Well, Juneteenth is an example of a cultural celebration that only in recent history has received more attention on a national level. Toledo has a rich history, people, places, a real purpose. Throughout the years, though, not all stories have been widely captured with equal passion. But the work to change that and inspire future generations is happening now. From slavery and Jim Crow segregation to the fight for civil rights and against unconscious bias, the path hasn't been easy for Black Americans.
The thing that sticks out to me about the Black experience here, like anywhere else, is Black people are survivors.
Brett Collins is a librarian specialist for Toledo Lucas County Public Library's Art Tatum Resource Center. It's at the Kemp branch on Collingwood.
And, you know, I wish I had thought about that, but there's so many things that come to my mind, like I'm going through the decades.
In these books, there are words that educate and inspire. This collection is named after the legendary and legally blind, mostly self-taught jazz musician from Toledo, Art Tatum. But of course, the stories from struggle to success don't end here.
Just all the touch points from our history, you know, things like sports, you know, you had the Negro League, you know, abolitionists. This part of the country was very active in moving toward freedom.
During the Great Migration, when millions of Blacks left the segregated South for new opportunities, Toledo's industrial jobs attracted families.
And they received, you know, higher than average wages in those facilities, and kind of a sort of a Black middle class to some extent began to emerge around that.
Dr. Reuben Patterson is the Dean of the College of Arts and Sciences at Howard University in Washington, D.C. But for 22 years, he worked at the University of Toledo. He is the co-editor of this printed documentary, Black Toledo.
We learned about the, you know, the sort of the social progress, you know, 2 steps forward, 1 step backwards, just consistently over the decades, if not over the centuries.
You can visually see the success and fight for freedom in these faces on display inside the African American Legacy Project. It's located near Dorr and Collingwood.
She was a beautician, but this was her first beauty school.
Director Robert Smith says the Black community supported each other, and despite the odds, small business thrived.
For me, living in that experience, it was like, wow, it was commonplace. It was day to day. It was living from grocery stores to cleaners to restaurants to small business shops, etc.
He believes the difference between now and then when it comes to being successful at maintaining a stronger Black community is leadership. But he's hopeful.
While other people see just nothing but struggles, I also see lots of opportunities.
Well, this weekend, you will have the opportunity to celebrate Juneteenth. The African American Legacy Project is hosting a huge event on Saturday and Sunday with arts, entertainment, and jazz. I've posted information on that, as well as the Art Tatum Resource Center and Black Toledo on our website.